It is Women's History Month. We are celebrating women to the hilt all of the month of March, although we should be doing it every single month and every single day. But I love when I get to bring you today's special value from a women-owned business. Sisters, in fact. We're going to talk about that in just a second, but this is anti-bite proof. This is our today's special value. First time we're doing a today's special value from them with their leak-resistant briefs. Look, come on, my friends. We all have an oops. Whether it is, well, we'll talk about all the oopsies that we have. A little leakage, maybe you're a period, you thought it was over, you got a little bit something left. Maybe it's extreme sweating. These are truly leak-resistant briefs. Now, this is really exciting because we are giving you a set of two. First of all, you have choices of the rise. You can do the set of two in the high rise that you see right here, or the set of two in the mid rise. But for the first time, you're seeing it with this really beautiful, soft lace trim. It's been updated. You're gonna see a slimmer gusset, but up to 4 teaspoons of liquid. That's what this will hold. This is about confidence. This is about security. This is about living your life in a worry-free manner. And today, as a today's special value, we're going to save you a ton of money too, because this is coming home for under $40. This is $39.98, $13.33 on your 3 easy pays. It's A5692979. So let me just take you through your color choices first, because they're also very pretty. I'll take you over here and we can show you. So you can do your set of 2 all in black, black and black. We just talked to the Mel about refreshing. This is a great place to start. You can do a set of 2 in the oatmeal, which pairs back with the black. You can do the set of 2 in the very popular today. This is the coral, which is paired with the lilac. Or you can do the set of 2 in our last colorway option, which is going to be your oatmeal, which is paired back with the Java. Look. It's spring cleaning. You might as well be refreshing your closets, refreshing your intimates drawer. This is the perfect time, because this is all about giving you a great sense of security as you spend your day, as you go dropping off the kids, picking up grandchildren, running your errands, everything that you need to do to live your life without an oops moment. And if an oops moment happens, you're completely covered. It's A5692979. Let me invite in my guest, Allison Diet, who brings us this great line. It's so nice to see you in person.
Yes. Yes, it's so
this
good
is
to be
so
here.
exciting. This has been a big day. Over 20,000 pairs have been spoken for today. And by pairs, I mean sets of 2.
Sets of 2.
Yeah, so now,
yes.
I mean, again, no mathematician. We're looking at 40,000 pairs of panties out the door today, because let's just get down to the brass tacks. This is something that we all deal with. It doesn't really matter your age, your creed, where you come from. This is just something we all deal with.
Yeah, no, I say this is really for 9 to 90, because all kinds of leaks happen to us women. And don't you want to kind of forget about what's happening down there and just focus on what's happening in your life, and not and go through a worry-free day? So started by 3 sisterpreneurs who are known globally for Belly Bandit, and they were making products for pregnancy and post-pregnancy. Then they kicked off with Proof, which is their line of leak-proof underwear, and that really came about because, well, their mom bent down to pick up a grandson and had one of those moments of, and you just know. It's that look that comes across your face when you're out, and other people might see you, something might come through your clothes. So she went down the street to change at her house, came back, and then the daughters were like, "Mom, what happened?"
Yeah,
come on.
It's ridiculous.
And
we all have that moment where you just sort of stop. And then you can't help it. It just happens. It's already happening. You can't stop it. It's already happening.
So they started making this underwear, and then QVC was like, okay, you've got to create a collection for us.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so the oatmeal and black has been very, very popular. I'd love to dive into what this really does. All of these features, because they are silky smooth panties, but there's so much more going on.
So much more, and the magic is in that gusset. So it's 4 layers. So that first layer is your breathable, moisture-wicking top layer. Then you have a super absorbent inner core. Then you have a waterproof liner. And then the fabric itself of the panties are water resistant. And then nobody else has this. Nobody. It is triple patented leak lock edges. And that means the entire area of the gusset has this leak lock protection. So nothing in here is going to leak out the sides, the top, or the bottom. So this is anti-leak, anti-period, anti-stain, anti-sweat. So we're covering everything so you go about your day. So if you're out at a party with some friends and you have that moment, you laughed a little longer at the great joke, and then you heard like, oh, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, do I have to run to the restroom? Do I need to check my clothes? Do I have something I can wrap around me? No. Order that second glass of wine. Because this can hold up to 4 teaspoons of liquid. So you don't have to think about it. You can stay longer at the party. If you're at work and this happens, no worries. This is going to hold that in. Nothing's going to leak out to your clothes. If you're at the park with your kids all day and you're running around, you're getting really sweaty, don't worry about it, because with that breathable top layer, it's going to wick away any of that moisture, any of that leak, lock it in so that quick dry is comfortable and dry against your skin, so you don't have to feel any of that wetness while it's holding you in place. And then you're just going to toss these in the washing machine.
That's it?
That's it. So easy to care for.
Let me show everyone the colors again. First of all, you choose the rise that you want. We have it in this mid-rise, so a little bit lower on the hip, right? Not like a hip hugger.
Just like below the navel.
Yeah, just below the navel. Or you can do that high rise if you like a little bit more coverage. But you still get full coverage in the back, no matter what, as you can see on our mannequins. Let me show you. I was going to name them there for a second.
On the mannequin.
As you can see, you got full coverage. So this is a set of 2, remember. This is the first time we're doing a TSA, which is really exciting. Okay, so you can do your set of 2 in both black. So black and black. Look at that really pretty lace trim. You can do the set of 2 in the oatmeal and black. Very popular right here. How about a set of 2 in the coral and lilac? Very pretty. Now, if you want this in the high rise, oh dear, only 400 remain. And if you want it in the mid rise, 1,400 remain, so a little bit more to go around there. And then your last option is going to be your oatmeal, which is paired back with the Java. Now in the high rise, 200 remain, and fewer than 1,000 left in the mid rise. As you can see, this has been a very popular today's special value.
It has.
Look, I love to present to you like pretty sparkly things and pretty clothes.
Right, yeah.
And hey, these are still pretty, but they still pack a punch as far as technology is concerned.
And that's really
peace
where
of mind is concerned.
The superstar status comes about.
Right.
And when it comes to sizing,
yes, please do
we're
tell.
not QVC sizing. We are traditional retail sizing. So look at the grid and figure out where your go-between is. I usually wear a 4 to 6 size pants, so I go with the small and it fits flawlessly. But you can also use the grid to pair up what your waist and hip size are to find that best fit for you. Obviously, these have fabulous stretch and recovery. We wanted to purposely make a pair of undies that were super thin, silky, soft to the touch, and comfy, but not sheer. We wanted to still have that modesty. And we had these bonded edges rather than doing a traditional seam, which can create a little bit of bulk or digging. We did the bonded edges here. So this is going to be smooth against your skin. So when you slip these on, virtually invisible on your clothes. And then we talked about that back coverage.
Yes.
I personally asked and said, we've got to have full back coverage, because I am never happy if I get home with a new pair of panties that I've spent a bit of money on, and then it's like cutting in halfway up my bum cheek. I don't like that.
You don't like that.
It's uncomfortable. I want something. I want to slip on a beautiful pair of underwear, and then whatever clothes I put on, I don't want to see that panty line.
Right, well that's the key. You're not going to see panty lines because they are so silky smooth. They're very, very lightweight and fluid, and they're pretty, and you feel a little sexy in them, but you also have that confidence. So it really is checking all of those boxes that we look for. So it is approved 4 teaspoons of liquid. That's a lot of liquid.
Yeah, so I'm going to prove it to you.
Okay.
So I'm putting it down on some paper towels because I'm going to show how it doesn't leak through.
Okay.
And we can see how it works with all those layers. So I've got my teaspoon here. All right, so here I am. We're out at a party, you know, just laughing
I
and
made
joking.
a really good joke.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
laughing.
funny.
It goes through, it wicks away instantly through that inner top layer. I'm still laughing. Oh my gosh, you're so funny.
I mean, I'm pretty hysterical. I have been told. I got jokes like nobody's business.
I've done 2 full teaspoons here, so you can see instantly going through that top layer, not leaking out the sides. Let's quickly show nothing here, and I'm going to add those two other teaspoons. So far, nothing here, nothing on coming through the underwear themselves. Let's go back and finish off with those other 2 teaspoons. And what's fabulous about this is something like this means you don't have to go to the pharmacy. You can skip picking up extra panty liners, extra pads. If your period is really light by then, you can skip the tampons. So I've got those 2 on here. Again, you see, it's gone through that top layer. Nothing is leaking
Nothing.
out the sides, not the bottom, because this is where that triple patented leak lock edges are that nobody else on the market has. We're the only ones with it. And then nothing has come through. That is pure dry
That's
paper towel
amazing.
here. Nothing has come through the panty itself. And I also want to take note, this is how thin it is. You're seeing this, but I want to show you.
Yes.
As thin as a quarter. Look how thin that is. And that's now with 4 teaspoons of liquid, and nothing is feeling expanded.
Right.
You're not feeling anything against your skin. This is going to quick dry that top layer, quick dry against your skin, so you don't feel wet. So whether it's sweat, whether it's a light leak,
Right.
whether it's your period, this is still going to stay as thin as a quarter against your body and be super soft. And what we found with other brands, because we tested, sometimes they're making some claims and you start moving that gusset around and it makes like a crackly sound or plasticky sound. And we're like, what is that in there? So we wanted to make sure, again, soft, comfy
Really
against your
soft.
skin. And as on our models, you can see the 2 different heights. So we've got our high rise right there on the black, and that's going to hit either your natural waist or just above your navel. And then our mid-rise is going to hit below your navel. Obviously, there's slight differences, but depending on how tall you are. But that lace lays flat against your skin, and all the material is super soft.
Super soft.
Silky.
Skip those panty
thin.
liners, man. Those are so uncomfortable and bunching, and they move around, and they're like, you have like the ticky-tacky stuff
Well,
that
yeah,
gets
the
to, that
glue
you stick
still-
to the bottom, like
yeah.
that glue of the bottom of your underwear that you already spent a lot of money
And
on.
I think the big deal is we as women, we all have a story to tell when it comes to a leak. It doesn't matter what age you are, 9 to 90. I mean, I still vividly recall in high school not knowing to wear a pad that day or a tampon, and my period came, and there I just sat down on the sidewalk with my girlfriends. My mom came to pick me up. I walked to the car, I get in the car and realized what happened. And I'm thinking, who else saw me on school campus with this and didn't say anything, and now I'm embarrassed. And then at a restaurant recently, I was with friends, and I said, oh, I'm going to go to the ladies' room. I'm waiting in line. And psychologically, as I'm waiting at the restroom, my body is saying, oh, you're there.
You're so close.
You're so close. Well, a little leaked out.
Yeah.
But I didn't have to worry because I'm now the anti-bite-proof girl.
Yeah, you are.
And the sisters happen to be good friends of mine. We all live close to each other. We hike all the time. We test out all these products all the time. It's female-founded, female-run, female design team, and we all have a say in what we love about the products and what we want to make and how it should fit. And that's why I love these. The full backside coverage, the 2 choices of heights.
High rise or mid rise.
We wanted neutral colors to go with everything in your wardrobe. And of course, we wanted some pretty colors too.
Right. Well, let me take everyone through the colors. So you choose the rise. You're looking at the high rise versus the mid rise right now. Let me show you your colorways. So you can do the set of 2 in the Java and Oatmeal that I'm holding up right here. Now in the Java Oatmeal, we have 150 now in the high rise remaining, and fewer than 1,000 in the mid. Over 1,000 have been ordered in our presentation alone. Now, if you want the pretty springy colors, we have it for you in the lilac and coral. Fewer than 300 in the high rise, and 1,300 in the mid. Move up here. Then we have it in the oatmeal and black. Very, very popular, so don't wait on those. And then we have the set of 2 in black and black, if that's like your core color that you're wearing all of the time, and it's a must-have. So a set of 2 in the black, you just choose your rise. You know, Allison, I'm just gonna say it. Look, I'm gonna be 42 in a couple of weeks. I didn't have children, and I thought I was gonna skip this part. Because I never
I don't have children
birthed
either.
a child, and I thought
It hasn't
I
evaded
was just
me.
talking to one of my very best friends, same age, we've known each other since junior high, and we're like, what's happening? Like, I thought that was like the one thing we got to skip because we didn't have children, because I know that this is something that happens a lot to women who have had children. Nope. It doesn't matter. It happens to all of us. You laugh a little too hard. I think everything is funny. I do.
Everyone has had a moment in an exercise class that you're just like, downward dog, something's happened. And what we also wanted to make a point of is because we're launching several other products today. So not only do we have our high rise brief that's above the navel, we have our mid rise just below the navel, but we've also paired it back with our t-shirt bra. So we wanted to make sure you could get some
very
pretty
nice.
sets today.
And then speaking of like being in that yoga class, we do have the leggings that are coming up in a minute.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about that in just a second. But